I turned the camera on already.
Did you? I hope people caught that.
No, not the end part.
Not the end part?
No. Meanie. Hi again. My name is Rebel and I'm the Rebel Reseller. And today I'm going to be doing a haul video because we are determined to get the last, is it about 8 bags? I think it's about 8 bags of our March trip to St. Louis.
So you mean it was almost a year ago?
Yeah.
10 months?
We're going to finish these bags up because Robert just put 37 more garbage bags full of stuff on my side of the building. So we're going to get these done real quick so that I can get started on the new stuff.
That's right. It's all going on your side. That way I can keep my side for my stuff. Or at least I can pretend like that until you start getting it listed and there's no room.
Yeah, there's no room. There's going to be no room because when you're getting ready to put, I don't even know, several thousand maybe new pieces into my storage system, I'm going to run out of space. But hopefully we'll be selling quite a bit of it. Which reminds me, I'm going to be doing a video here very soon on how I did last year. I'll be able to tell you how much I made on each of the platforms and how much I sold. So, all right. Bag 1 of the remaining bags from March 2022 Goodwill bins.
Sounds like you didn't work hard enough last year if you didn't get all that listed.
We had an amazing year. First of all, sourcing. And then I bought all of the plush from Kim, which has been wonderful. I'm almost done with them too. Haven't finished anything yet, but almost there.
We have sourced a ton of stuff in the last year.
Yes.
Good stuff.
All right. Goodwill. Look how cute. This is like Christmas all over again. This is Melissa and Doug. Look, he's got the little, I'll use the word swirl in the description. No clue. I don't buy a whole lot of Melissa and Doug. No clue. Probably still bread and butter.
They look like little roses or something to me.
Almost like a rosette. Yep. All right. This is Goffa. Look. He's holding his baby. 12, maybe 15. He's going to need a bath. All right. I figured. Hobby Lobby. I pick up all Hobby Lobby pieces of plush. They just, you know, it's again one of those stores that you don't see a whole lot of stuff from, you know. It's not like Gund or Dakin or Kids Preferred, all of these brands that are sold everywhere and you can, you know, find quite a bit of it. Hobby Lobby, one store.
Greenbrier.
Greenbrier.
You have any idea how many pieces of Greenbrier plush I picked up last week and set down?
I think that's Dollar General or something. Just say no.
Hundreds of them, it felt like.
Say no. All right. Is this or is this not? No. Somebody has put a Build-A-Bear shirt on this plush, but this plush is not. It is actually Russ Yomiko Schnauzer. He needs a bath, but I'm going to take this off. I have tons of Build-A-Bear I have got to get to. This is probably for one of those like small fries. Yeah, look. Small fries. The smaller plush. And then this. Hopefully, Google Lens will help me out on this. Knit, bear, that type of thing. This says Magic Years, Rashti and Rashti. I think a lot of times that's Kids Preferred too. But I could be wrong. A lot of bread and butter. I sell a lot. I'm going to have those numbers for you. How many items and how much I made selling bread and butter. All right, this is Kelly Toy. Bread and butter. Ooh, this. I don't think this, what is it? Sorry, y'all, if that's noisy. Pretty sure this is Avon, and it's still in its original bag. Let's see. Maybe not. Item number. Sorry. I'm trying to see. Nope, nothing on the back. It looked Avon, but I don't know. I will take it out of this bag. It serves no purpose being in the bag like this. It's just a vintage plush. I can get better pictures without the bag. Dandy, cute little like pastel, tie-dye, bread and butter. Now here is an example of Rodney Reindeer, but he's nylon, still Hallmark, but he's the larger one. Believe it or not, these don't do as well as the little small ones that I'm always talking about. I'm thinking probably 8 to 10 for it. Oh, ooh, I don't know what we got going on. Oh, he caught on this. Look. Is it vintage? It's in really nice condition. I don't think based on this tag it's vintage, but it might be like early 2000s. I can't see it. No glasses. All right, and then this is, oh, flip-flops. Mary Meyer. I do really well with the flip-flops. Let me show you what it basically says right there on the tags. There you go. This one's faded, which means it's been washed, and that happens. But I've done really well. I think he's missing. Look, I see an indent. He's probably missing a ribbon. Gund, Mitzi. I pick up all things Gund, it seems.
I heard somebody in a video the other day call it Goond.
Did you?
I can't remember who it was now.
They probably have a European background like I do, and we'll just say yes. And there's, I think, somebody else in our group said that they have always called it Gund, but I'll say Gund. All right, this is First Impressions. Very cute. I'm thinking probably 12 to 15. Get your hands on a Gans. Gans. I always call them Gons. Let's see, is it supposed to? No. Thought maybe it was going to say a prayer, but it doesn't. Gund again. Big Bird. If I have others that are Gund, I don't mix. I don't mix like Fisher-Price characters with Gund. If I have more Gund, I may add it to it just to kind of bump the price up. But if not, I'll just list it and see if I find another one later. Kohls Cares, Socks, Fox and Socks. I may have one of these listed, which those are the easiest because all you're doing is upping the quantity.
I found a bunch of Kohls Cares last week too.
I like Kohls Cares. A lot of teachers in preschools and just parents who have the book and want the plush, because it's a seasonal thing with Kohls. There's just, and next year they may not have the same plush that they had this year. This is Little Miracles. Look at that. Very nice. Hopefully this is a bolo, but I don't know. But very nice quality. Taggies. This, let's see, let me make sure, yes. Make sure if you use the word taggy that you have a tag that says Taggies on it. Otherwise, don't use that word because they will take your listing down. This is cute. I've not had it before, but it is for real. Hasbro. Yeah, his head is going to have the battery compartment. Hopefully it works. I just processed a for real and it luckily worked. Usually I don't buy these unless they're really, really clean, because they're a pain to clean because you can't throw them in the washer. Oh, this is gonna be some work. But this is all lint on it. Looks like it got washed with something. But I've done really well with these. These are called Little Darlings by Well Made Toy. There was a time I passed these up all the time, and then just one time it caught my attention and I looked it up, and these do really well. So keep your eyes open. They are terry cloth. You know, I talk about terry cloth all the time. Definitely check them if they're made of nylon or terry cloth or the waffle weave fabric. Check your comps. Pokemon. Most of these are bread and butter. I think there are some that do better, but for the most part, they're going to be bread and butter for me. I pick up a lot of these. They're called the My First Dolls. Lots of different brands make them. This one is Baby Starters. Make sure if it has a rattle in it that you put rattle in your title, because not all of them are rattles, and some people are specifically looking for a doll that had a rattle in it. Most of that's going to need a bath. Puffies. I pick up all Puffies. They don't even need to have their ear tag. If they have their ear tag, that's a good thing. This one is from 2002. Some of them do really well. Some are bread and butter. Play School. I may have a different one like this listed. I may make it a lot. If not, I'll start with one. But these are good. But it's like rumbling, feeling. It vibrates when you pull that. But usually I try to get them in small lots. Why, what did I say?
You just held it weird.
Oh.
Just pull it and hold it like this.
All right.
Do a little more.
See? Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. I'm hoping like $10, $12 just for it. Electronic books. I pick them up on occasion. If I'm going to buy something like this, if it's not working, I'm not going to buy it. Because, you know, just the chances of something like this not working. But this one did work. I already tested it, but I'm not going to. A lot of these, like the Blue's Clues, Sesame Street, some of them do okay. You know, they're my bread and butter. But we'll see. I've not had a Paw Patrol one before. Just thought this was cute. It is Baby Gans, one or the other. But it's just one of those wall hangings. This little bear comes off so you could monitor how tall your child is. It's going to need a bath though, but very cute. Just thought this was cute. Walmart has a little bandana on. Bread and butter probably. Prestige, one of the crib toys. Still has its its paper tags. Just cute. Oh, I've got here. A lot of times I'll put these in lots. They like hold pacifiers, that type of thing. I never include the pacifiers, especially if these are used. I just discard them because a parent can buy what they want to add to it. But it's just got a little, tab here to connect. So I'll probably start with these two if I don't have them already listed. And I just kind of add to it and make small lots because parents like to use these so they can find a pacifier easier.
So if you left the pacifier on and we see what dry rot happens with shoes, if that happened to a pacifier and the kid was using it and they choked on it, or that would be really bad. So
yeah, even when I buy bottles like the vintage Playtex nursers, I never include the nipple. I mean, I do have, I think, one that I bought that was still sealed in packaging, but I even stated in the listing, please replace the nipples because you just really don't want used nipples with bottles or pacifiers. Now, this is kind of weird. Here, I'll just let you guys look. Just tiny headed kingdom. I have no clue. Little People. This is probably the 90s. I'm trying to think what set this goes to. Made in the USA. Just very interesting. Look how cute. Somebody just reminded me in one of the Facebook groups. This is the year of the rabbit, so you might see more sales of rabbits this year if you follow the Chinese calendar. So I did sell a really large rabbit. It was one of my first sales of the new year. So year of the rabbit. Walmart. Just adorable. I'll probably list it maybe $20, $25.
It's really soft.
Very. Now, I think this is Douglas, but it's wearing this Safe Step. It's a rare bird who doesn't need Safe Step. I don't know what that means, but I've got a smaller penguin listed that has a Safe Step logo on it too, so I may put them together. This intrigues me. Look. Yes, big plush. I know. Somebody made a comment. I always say I don't like big plush, but I'll buy big plush. Alright, I think this is Walmart. Vintage. Oh, look how cute. Got the kind of like Sherpa nose. Not just the normal, typical nose. Needs a bath. It smells like coconut. I've got so much laundry to do. Our washing machine was broken for like a week and a half before we went on vacation. It is fixed now, so I've got a whole lot of catching up to do. MTY International. Just cute little llama / alpaca. I think it, well, I don't know. It's got like almost feels like a pool noodle in its neck. And I'm afraid if you were to bend it, you're going to damage it. So, unfortunately, he's going to end up getting packed probably in like my 16 by 12 by 8 box, because I can squish him this way if I need to. But I think his neck needs to stay this way and not bent. Alright, this is a Mattel Baby Beans. I know you guys can't feel it, but he's full of beans. I've not had this one. I just listed one recently, but it was in terrible shape. I will not wash these in the washing machine. This is one of those items that I will say, leaving all cleaning to buyer, because they're going to know how to clean it safely. This is Aurora, but it's Destination Nation. I don't do very well with them. They're bread and butter, but me personally, this is from March. I know I saw several at the bins this past week that I did not buy. They just don't move very quickly for me.
So you're being more picky now?
I was a little pickier. Not as picky as I could have been, but there were certain ones that I left behind.
I'm just glad you decided to be pickier after we got married, not before.
Wish Pets, Red Wolf. I probably should do a video on Wish Pets. I think they're mostly bread and butter, but I find a lot of them. And it's a very nice quality toy. I'm hoping maybe 10 to 12 for it. Build-A-Bear. Cute. I'll take the clothes off of it and sell them separately. I've got a ton of clothes that I have got to get to. I think this one came from the same house as that Walmart bear because it very much smells like coconut. So it'll get a bath. I don't like scented detergents. We don't use scented detergents, but I definitely would not wash your stuff that you're going to be reselling in a scented detergent or fabric softener, because some people have extreme allergies. You know, you're always going to get the argument, then they shouldn't be buying used, but this just really neutralizes it, because, you know, my stuff does not have scents to them. Lovey. Looks like Blanket and Beyond. Is that what it is? For some reason it seems darker over here. Yeah, Blankets and Beyond. Usually bread and butter for me, but I think there are a few exceptions. Look. Normally this would be something I'd look at and go, but it's advertising Plush. Canes, for all I know, it could be $5 to $10, but based on weight, you know, I probably have, you know, a quarter in it maybe. and somebody who's looking for it's going to find it in my store. Look, 2 of them. It's Getty. Again, that's a brand. Just bread and butter for me. But look, how easy is that going to be? 2. All right, and then lots of smalls. I have tons to get listed. You know, I've got Paw Patrol. I'll probably make small lots of these. My little people, things like this, I do 2 of them for $9.95. Blue's Clues, if I have a small lot, I'll list them together. PJ Masks. Some of the villains do better than the good guys. I think this is a McDonald's. Yeah. But it's nursery babies and McDonald's. And a lot of times I pick this up. Plus it was a Christmas version of this doll. I think I might have a similar one listed. Hopefully it's different. And that way I can make a lot of 2. Peppa Pig. I pick them up and then make lots of them. I'm going to have to figure out some kind of organization right now because I have tons of smalls between Greenville, South Carolina when we went, Asheville, and now the Bends. Oh, and then, yeah, I've got too much smalls I got to deal with. And VTech. Definitely watch out for these Go Smart ones because they tend to do really well for me. Sometimes even singles. All right, Robert says I got to be done. We're going to be making more videos. I'm determined to get through all of these bags. And then I got lots of work to do. All right. Bye.